Howdy, partner.
Hello. It's Tuesday. We're back for a Tuesday stream. Meow. What's streaming, my AJ Reborns? Hello. Thank you for the thank you for resubscribing for 14 months. Your support is ever so appreciated, Zoe. Thank you very much. It means a lot. And howdy. Howdy to y'all. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful night. I was in a puzzle mood. And there's been this puzzle game. I've had other puzzle games recommended to me and purchased in the interim period since I've last played a puzzle game. But this one just kept showing up. I kept seeing, like Reddit ads for it, and also just like people randomly having great things to say about it. And like the Steam reviews are all very good. And it's making it a lot shocking and thinking about my autisms. That is the life. I have some nice tea. It's like chestnut bourbon rooibos or something like that. But yeah, so tonight we're going to be playing The Séance of Blake Manor, for which I am excited. It looks really cool. Even though I've tried not to look very close into it. But regardless, hello. We have our dailies to do first. If you didn't see in Squog, hi Squog. If you didn't see in the Discord server, today I received my last Christmas gift, which was from Saturnalia, who got me the Minute Cryptic book, which is pretty cool. It's like a little guide to all the different kinds of clues that they have, and how to hone your brain to understand them. I think that it's I think that at this point my my understanding of Minute Cryptic is a little stronger than probably the average person who is going to be picking up this book, but still getting little gifts for doing gauze changes because they suck. Oh, well, I'm glad you're getting little gifts regardless. But yeah, it's a nice fun little thing. I'm glad that that monetary support has gone to the makers of Minute Cryptic on my behalf, because they're really cool and I like them, and there's a reason that I do them on stream so often. A Pompompurin plush, neat. So I'm noticing a bunch of big fucking capital letters. Spell Pot's son old and car wrong. Now we're looking for 9 letters. This is more than 9 letters. In fact, this is 13 letters. So, huh? Wrong? Hang on. Old and car. If you were to make this into the word and, that is 9 letters. Old and car wrong. Spell pots. Oh, I got it. So what is a spell pot? What is a pot that you might make a spell in? Why they are cauldrons. So really the ampersand is just punctuation used to throw you off the scent. Well, I was looking at the I was you learn to start like bracketing these words in weird ways. So I see spell pots, and I'm like a cauldron might be. Like you think of a pot with a spell in it, and you start thinking about an image of like a witch cooking a brew, and yeah, that's. And then you see all, and then you think that, and then you see that you've got the letters right here. So excellent, very impressive. Thank you. Wake Up Dead Man. Mark Halpin is recommending us Wake Up Dead Man. Oh yeah, that was the other thing, is that last week we got a rattle recommending the Séance of Lake Manor. So I was like, well, now I gotta play it. Oh, that wasn't. Oh, that was the day after the one that. What? No. Where? What? I don't know. We're here from Titan to Time. I want to get the big B. Yeah, Hades 2. They are recommending Hades 2. All right. Titan. Oscar-winning movie is Titanic. Cause of the Titanic's demise was an iceberg. Iceberg is a variety of lettuce. You buy lettuce by the head. Headquarters are where an organization is centered. 4 quarters make $1. Sand dollar is a beachcomber's find. Sam is a name. Yosemite Sam from Looney Tunes. 4 head make a kissable girlfriend location. True. A mite is a small creature. And time is a kind of zone. Excellent. All right, let's throw ourselves at the catfishing. American National Standards Institute standards. Character encoding. Character. Is this Unicode? Is this Unicode? No, not Unicode. Oh, this is ASCII, isn't it? I thought that Unicode was pretty early. Yeski. Yeah. Got the big B. Let's go. Thank you, Zoe. 20th century French comedians. Dear God. Born in 1907, that is. Hills, that is. 1982 deaths. Caesar Honorary Award recipients from Ile-de-France. French film directors from the Rostislavici family. Not a fucking shot. French people of Russian descent and Italian descent and Dutch descent. You are a mime. That's my one hint. Damn. You think I know people? No, I never would have gotten to Jacques Tati. .330s BC. Ancient Greek archaeological sites in Egypt. Cities founded by Alexander the Great. Alexandria, maybe? Former capitals of Egypt. I think that tracks. Mediterranean port cities, holy cities, historic Jewish communities. I'm just gonna call it Alexandria because I don't know. It is Alexandria. I thought so. I was pretty sure, but I was like, if I get this wrong, then I'm gonna look dumb. It's me. 1990s historical fantasy films, Japanese language, anime, fantasy, 97. I knew about demons, about orphans, about princesses, about wolves, Japanese myths and legends, set in a forest. That's a boy bee. Eleanor can be a boy name if you want. Princess Mononoke, is that what it is? Okay. You would know better than I would. I was thinking it was a Ghibli. Yeah, Ghibli. Ghibli. I know it's Ghibli. I just like saying Ghibli because it's funny. HarperCollins, Heinemann publisher, Harper Lee to 25. Oh, prequel. Oh shit. What the fuck was that called? I feel like something a Watchman. Is that what it's called, or is that a something a Watchman? Go set a Watchman, sure. Go set a watch, man. She didn't want it published, and they said, fuck you, you're dead. Ethnic groups in Bangladesh, Hoy Gewalt. In Myanmar, in Pakistan, ethno-religious groups in Asia, Indo-Aryan peoples, Islam in Myanmar, Muslim communities of Myanmar, refugees in Indonesia. 21, like that fucking video. True. Patty, thank you for the Prime sub for 21 months. I appreciate your support. Too big pumpkin. Refugees in Malaysia. Stateless nationalism in Asia. Stateless people. Oof. Sunni Muslim ethno-religious groups. I think I have a memory thought of this. You're probably better off than I am. Rohingya? I could try that. Perfect. Wow. Well done. Something. I think there's a genocide. Yeah. Yeah. One of the most persecuted minorities in the world. Jeez. Okay. 1961 establishments in Nicaragua. Jeez. Okay. Not much better for me. Anti-capitalist political parties, anti-imperialist organizations, guerrilla movements in Latin America, left-wing nationalist parties, political parties in Nicaragua. Where's Emma when you need her? Socialist parties in North America. Socialism of the 21st century. I'm always saying this. Guerrilla movements in Nicaragua. I always forget where the fuck Che Guevara is from. He's in this realm, but and obviously he's not the establishment, you know, he's not the party. They're not going to call it the Che Guevara party, even if he is from Nicaragua, which he may be. Call this the Communist Party of Nicaragua. Sandinista! I only know the word Sandinista because it's a album by The Clash. Oh, thanks, Basil. Thanks for this one. Now, am I dumb? Where is Che Guevara from? Argentina. Okay. I thought that he was more relevant in the Cuban Revolution. I was pretty sure, but he is Argentinian. Anyway, Great Big Sea songs. Oh shit. My book rep mentions a different Nicaraguan political party. Oh, easy mistake. Songs about alcohol, songs about sailors, songs with unknown songwriters, sea shanties, Irish folk songs, Irish children's songs. It's a children's song about alcohol. Fake fan doesn't even know he was from Argentina. True. I am the world's biggest fake Che Guevara fan. Great Big Sea. Oh, what do I know from Great Big Sea? What will we do with the... You're so right. What will we do with the songs about alcohol, songs about sailors? Maybe. Yeah, you're right. It just feels like that's so few categories, but man, I don't know. Agronomy? Agronomy. The children's song category did spread. That was a part of what threw me off. Can we talk about agronomy? The agronomy is in shambles. Asexual reproduction, chimerism, horticultural techniques, plant reproduction. I want to say this is like grafting. And I don't have a better answer than that. It's like grifting if you grafted a different vowel onto it. True. Thanks, Ariebot. I've been grafted. Hey, let's fucking go. I'm a genius. (1998) establishments in California. Just like the branch from the final arcs of the classic manga JoJo line. True. Got it, Rashini. Let's go. 2002 initial public offerings. 2002 mergers and acquisitions. American companies established in 1998. Based in San Jose. NASDAQ 100. Corporate spinoffs. eBay acquisitions. Foreign exchange companies. Financial services. Mobile payments. Is this Peter Thiel? Is this what, PayPal? It's one of them. Papal. Of or belonging to the Pope. I'm gonna say PayPal. Hey, let's go. 3/4 of the base game Pokédex. Nice. That's our new best. That's a new best for us. Which, I mean, I will admit that I might have been able to get Princess Mononoke on my own. Never would have gotten Ghost Set of Watchmen. Never in a million years would have gotten the Rohingya people. Probably because they're the most, they're one of the most subjugated minorities on the planet, or whatever the fuck the Wikipedia page said. But that was a good one. Hell yeah. Everything exchanged on PayPal actually belongs to the Pope. I hadn't read the fine print close enough. That's pretty crazy. It's in the Bible. Yeah, true. All right. It is time. I'd like to play a game. It's like from that movie, you know? Logging in Steam user. Hold, please. Séance of Bleak Manor collects gameplay and hardware data to help us improve the game experience. That... I feel like I don't see games do that very often. Especially not, like... Like non... Like, I've seen games do it, but like usually it's something like online, like Fortnite. I will consent, I guess. I'm a hater of To Kill a Mockingbird, but Ghost Out of Watchmen is worse and should have stayed dead. All right. The Séance of Blake Manor is a gothic folklore and as such touches on a lot of the human tragedies experienced throughout history. Every effort has been taken to find a balance between authenticity and sensitivity with the language used. The player's discretion is advised. Thank you. All right, let's see if any of these... Sigils? Ooh. I got to draw sigils? Let me know if the audio levels need to come up or down or anything. If this is comfy for y'all, then it's comfy for me. Love a good sigil. This stuff probably what? Yeah. Leave that alone. Normal and reduced. Oh, interesting. Motion blur off by default. I don't know why you added it, but the fact that you made it off by default, I immediately love you. Okay, that should all be good by default then. Ooh, we got some turnip jack-o'-lanterns. Ooh. I have an important silly question. What is that, Frog? What is your important silly question? Dream Seance rotation. I'd say Carl Sagan. Ada Lovelace, good choice, good choice. Alan Turing. And like, I don't know, like Harry Houdini. Somebody who really rounds it out and is like you know, a practitioner of illusion. I think that would be good. Yeah, I like this answer. Start a new game. Yes, please. That's why I hit the new game button. Dublin, Ireland, 1897. Mr. Ward. Oh, thank God. There's voice acting. I don't have to butcher the Irish accent for the whole game.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honorable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
I would invite Houdini because he fucking hated seances, and I think that'd be funny. Well, I mean, I think a lot of the reason that he probably hated seances was to do with the illusion that he understood. Maybe, I don't know. Because like I don't know exactly where Houdini falls in the history, whether he would have seen them as they were when they were like a fun thing to do at parties, or if he was like in the middle of the grift, you know. October 29th, 11. Ooh. Famously a medium buster. Gotcha. Okay, so we are right on Samhain. That's the one. I was trying to think of what the Irish name for Halloween would be. With a reporter and a cop. Damn. Remember when Mist or Beast was punched in the stomach by Mike Tyson? If only he could have been Houdini. Evelyn Dean.
Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean. I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't even know of her father's involvement in my brother's death. I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Are you telling me that we are playing in a game where supernatural happenings happen, and we are a godly man, and our name is Ward? Is that what you're telling me? All right. I mean, I'll bite. Thank you. I wonder what the limiting factor of the time is. If it's going to be a the time progresses at certain intervals, or if it's a if it's in real time and we have to hurry to do things. Mary Shelley's invited to my seance. Good choice. Oh, first person. Ah, it takes time to do things. The manor is miles from Golford, miles from anywhere. Without a horse, there's nowhere to go. Took me 1 minute to do that. You can move fast by running. Press shift to run. You'll move slower when crouching. Press control to toggle crouching. I want to read the long-ass book Tom's Crossing first. You should have a snacky. I don't know why you would crouch. Well, I can imagine a few. Hi. Hello.
Is somebody there?
Oh, that was some birds.
What in hell?
I can't. I'm seeing things. Lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have set my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. Washerwoman. You can check all the evidence you find in the records. Press 2. Classic crow swarm. The records contain a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. I don't think they would get along, but I would have a great time. And that's what matters. Oh, interesting. I can have discussions with different people and bring up different things with them. Is this just the same thing that I read in the intro? Yes, same deal. Okay. Map of the region. Connaught. Munster. This thankfully does not seem to take any time. The print you got to read today. Excellent. What was the printout? I'm sure you probably told me, but remind me. Tell me more. Have you seen Rat God? New dreams for the Rat Queen. Thought I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain out front of the manor. Little translucent color. I think you did. I think I did see that. But very good. Okay, that'll come later. Probably. She looks to be in her 20s. I'll take a minute to look at the fountain. Not uncommon centerpiece at a place such as this. Okay. Well, it'd be hard. Well, maybe that's just stylistic. I don't know. I can't tell if there's supposed to be water in the... Oh, hello. Oh, you highlight interactables. I see. My detective sense. Actually, Rat God uses she, her pronouns. Something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. A shawl? For shawl, dude. Got a bad feeling about this place. This is also a compass. We'll take mental note of the fact that the front door faces south. I didn't see any way into the side over here, but we can do a little investigating. Stables. I can hear horses in the distance. The manor's stables, perhaps. Trans feminine. A bronze statue of a lady. It is not that old. A few years, perhaps? A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. Mary Blake. Deceased Marchioness. Idolized wife. Oh, that I was just trying to figure out what the crosshair was doing. It has a little forward arrow when you're sprinting, and then a little platforms when you're crouched. That's fun. This prison of bronze cannot hold me forever. So true. Barrel of rusty-colored rainwater. I'm out of curiosity. What do they call the? It literally is called Detective Vision. That's hilarious. Excellent. All right, into the hotel. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. I need to rearrange some things on my desk here so I don't knock anything over. Reaching for my tea or something. Time is of the essence if you are to solve the mystery of Blank Manor. Time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You will be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Interesting. So I get the feeling that I'm not supposed to look at these, given the fact that they've given me that. It's like, oh, if you look at those turnips, you're dead. You don't have the time. Hello? There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. You may record your goals and progress in the mystery map. I've arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Dean was here, and if no longer present, was the manor of her leaving the manner of her leaving cause for concern. The turnips that kill you. You have unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Listing a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Yeah, so they've given me the hiring letter. Ring the bell so I can speak to the manager and check in. Okay, cool. It's a private letter, so I have no way of knowing whose is whose. These desks are probably going to be locked. I'm trying to take a cursory glance at things that I can deduce just from the environment rather than anything in particular. This seems relevant. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself and better yet, speak with it directly. What is going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person or object. Surely all fraudulent, and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Devil and Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child to stray so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? Library topic unlocked. Conductor of the seance, Miss Mantovani. The late wife of our host, Jonathan Blake. Okay. Flyer's probably just going to say the same thing as that. When interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one option to choose from. Use scroll to navigate between actions. Ah, yes. Sounds like there's someone on the other side. I'm not going to enter. Cloakroom, probably not. So I need to remind myself, who the hell... A concerned party. So I don't know who sent me here. But he's paying good money for it. Hell, £200 in fucking 1897 or whatever the fuck? It seems like a lot. Okay. Yeah, let me just go ahead and ring the bell. I love questionable planchettes.
Yes.
I might buy and play this. I saw that it was on your wish list.
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
Isn't that convenient?
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in.
Wasn't sure if this was something I wanted to play, and looking at you play it, it might just be. It looks pretty damn cool to me.
I'll send words that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight.
How convenient.
But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Yeah, let me see the sign-in book. Let me take a look. Telegraph machine broken. You can analyze people, documents, and certain items. You move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. Oh, I will observe, all right. Evelyn Dean. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. A lot of names here, all signed within the last week, more than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Oh, God. 17 suspects is a lot. Well, 18. Probably more. Oh, God. Stretchy time. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Aw, thanks. Excluding myself and Miss Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. That makes sense. Person X and a Father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. Okay, so we can probably, and I do say probably, rule them out. Is it going to make you go full Return of the Obra Dinn on the guest book? Oh, good golly, I hope so. God, if this is another Obra Dinn, I will nut. And I say that unironically. Miss Dean did not sign out. All right.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The Séance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, Séance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
Streamer Alex J. Reborn promises that she will come on stream.
It is. Rather it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
What does that mean? What does that mean? That's a really odd way to respond to that.
Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes.
You're so suspect.
Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select discuss evidence to proceed. Navigate to the people category to ask about Miss Dean. This guy looks straight out of The Amazing Screw-On Head. Discuss. I could discuss him with himself. That's fun. Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. I didn't catch what day of the week it is. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter. She took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir, this was the first time she stayed here. Let me analyze this man. Crack in his glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he'd have had them fixed. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is this with me or something else? Keeps checking his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. Something about the name Evelyn Dean gives expanded word name joke vibes, like Dr. Acula. Yeah, no, I get you for sure. All right. What else might I want to talk about with you? We could talk about the crack in your glasses. We could. That seems a bit forward. Let's talk about Blake Manor. What can you tell me about the manor? It was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has since been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and has survived any number of tragedies. Okay. Marcus Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, being the last two members of the line. was the Marques's initiative to open the Manor as a hotel in 1870 to pull the place through the difficult post-famine years. Fair enough. That's all I could say, though. I suspect there's more information in the library should you care for more. Okay. Irish famines. We can learn about that in the library. Talk about my luggage. Tell me about the Grand Séance. I have a feeling that this might be what you're checking your watch for. Although that's not until tomorrow, so... Yeah, tell me about the Grand Séance. Looks like you had gone to some trouble with this event. The Séance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes this Séance distinct from any other? I simply run the hotel. It would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only limited communication with a ghost, limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of year with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. And so these people have gathered here at Samhain, where and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Let's discuss the broken telegraph machine, because that is odd. You would think you would want to get that fixed as soon as possible, especially out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere in the west of Ireland. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is. Likely the Shorms shorted the battery. A likely story. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement, but I've had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look in the morning. Could talk about the region. Could talk about the woman I saw out front. Maybe? Do I want to show my hand in that regard? And do I want to spend the time? Like I've already spent 13 minutes out of my 60. So this is recency as opposed to, yeah, gotcha. That's your sorting. Cool. I'll talk about it. You'll think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a benai? A benai? I don't speak Gaelic. Be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. You're just going to leave that alone? Benai. Female spirit regarded as an omen of death and a messenger from the other world. Cool. I'm glad.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
With the ding-dong, of course. So Miss Dean was here, but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. Seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I see. That's why. By exploring and investigating with items... Okay. By exploring and interacting with items, you can progress the investigation. To see with which objects you can interact with, hold down space to enable detective vision. Phew. Phew. This is very funny. Yeah, I'll look in the bin. Nothing of use inside. Okay. Place. I guess I could place my luggage. Why not? Might as well leave this here. Whoop. Pardon me, I clicked outside the window. Luggage room. Telegraph room. It doesn't take time to move between rooms. That is very nice. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. Oh, somebody burned the letter. Nothing I could see from here that would have caused the burnt smell in the room. Okay, interesting. Hmm. The lanterns are both smoking. I don't know. So generally, I feel like if there is going to be like something in a bin or something written on a paper, I would think that they would at least, you know, suggest text, even if it's not readable. So I think that that is a blank paper that is loaded into the, and that would make sense given the positioning. Let's see. What do I want to spend my time looking at? I'll look at this newspaper. Defenders of the national education system highlight that the 60 years since it was established, we have seen an increase in national literacy rates, resulting in an almost 86% literacy rate. However, detractors of the program point out that the rise in these figures is heavily impacted by both the death toll of the famine and resultant mass immigration, both of which affected the poor parts of society more than the richer, more educated ones. Furthermore, census data indicates a high volume of citizens, especially women, who can read but not write, a distinction not accounted for in the previously mentioned figure of 86%. Taking these elements into account, it is fair to say that the literacy rates, especially when accounting for both reading and writing, fall well below this stated figure for the average citizen and decline the further from Dublin one gets. Okay, interesting. I mean, I could sit here and look through all these fucking drawers, but voltaic batteries is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage input. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. Cells made up of 2 discs called an anode and a cathode separated by an electrolyte bridge. So this is 6 volts, and it is currently receiving 1, 2, 3, 4 volts. Nothing in here, guys. Damn it. Hate that. Hate to spend a whole... Wait. Oh, some of these are free. Okay, cool. I see. Okay, cool. Well, okay. So looking in these drawers would be... Okay. Stationary ink paper for the machines and so on. Damn it. I'm feeling like I need to be like really stingy with my time. Yeah, of course it's stationary. Thank the Lord on these blessings that you totally didn't steal, because that's a sin and these are gifts. Hi, Watcher. Thanks for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Okay. 40 minutes remaining. Well, why was there a burning smell in this room? Father Bear. Would Father Bear be inappropriate? Not at all. What's the book? Copy of How the Other Half Lives. It seems to be a book of photojournalism from the Americas. Reading the title of that book surely should not have taken me a full minute. Turnip heads. Hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. That much I gathered. Okay. There are books down here. What? Let me enter detective vision, see if there's anything I'm missing. I'm not seeing anything that... would be burning. Burning paper, specifically. I mean, envelopes is just envelopes, you know? For there to be stationery in a writing room or whatever the fuck. It's not exactly suspicious. Okay. Giant elk skull. Got a luggage room. Cloak room. I'll check the cloak room. See if maybe she left her cloak. Coat. Or whatnot. St. Bridget's Cross. Interesting. Salt bowl. What would you need salt for? Like the roads? Used to absorb. Oh, it's ambient. Okay. Interesting. There was always moisture from the coats and boots kept here. Very interesting. These coats all look the same. Cheap coat for such an expensive hotel. Lightly perfumed coat. There is a note in the pocket. Miss Dean, I would like to speak with you perhaps Saturday at the bar at 5 p.m. Coat note. The note is addressed to Miss Dean, which makes me wonder if this is her coat. But then she is supposed to have left. It is awfully odd that one would leave their own coat. Listen at the vent. Blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had best get on with fixing that window soon. Okay, so that doesn't take time. The atrium, I would assume the atrium has a bar. I didn't end up looking at the entertainment schedule. Listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Welcome luncheon. 3 p.m. afternoon tea and lawn games. 8 p.m. bridge game. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. horse riding. 2 p.m. parlor games. 2 p.m. archery. Elsewise cricket. 8 p.m. divination with Mrs. Mantovani. So that was yesterday. It's currently the 29th. 11 a.m. carriage tour of land. Welcome luncheon. I do welcome it. Tomorrow is the 9 p.m. masked ball. The 31st on Sunday is an 8 p.m. silent dinner followed by a 9 p.m. grand seance. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the West Corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside of the room each morning. Oh, yes, I should definitely do that before I leave. Information on talks to be posted outside of the room each morning. Grand Seance takes place in the Hedge Maze. Interesting. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. Masked ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. Okay. Bit of a Shining vibe. A bit. A bit. Now, if there is a drafty window, might I be able to glean something through the window? Haha. Climb to? I don't know about that. Open window with a strong vines. Climbing to it, I could probably climb up to it should I find the need. I don't think that that's a good idea with him right there. I'll tell you what, though. We can see if we can ring him and then run away. Not at all.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
I can't discuss my luggage anymore, which is interesting. He probably just tells me to put it down there, honestly. Tell me about the crack in your glasses, I guess. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It's nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Well, that was a fine way to waste a minute. Fuck. Sure, just straight out come out and say, like, what's... You're very busy, sir. I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. Its and the Manor's success depend on tight scheduling. Great. Okay, whatever.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Then please wait here. Now, if you will, if you need me.
Okay, let me actually... If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Dean before I retire for the night, then I'm running out of time. Yeah, I well know. Okay, yeah, let's just load this save and see what happens if we just climb in the window. Yeah, hi.
What on earth? Sir, this is a restricted area, and that is a window. I do not know why you went to such lengths to break in here, but that hardly matters now. This event is not open to people lacking in decorum.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Take your bags and leave, sir.
You failed! Find one of the fail states in the game. World's worst detective. As you revolve, 0 people, sir! You're telling me everyone died? What? I don't even know what killed him. That's so fucking funny, dude. Ooh. Oh, okay. I see. Spoiler on the fail state, yeah. Yeah, just so you know, everybody died and it's all your fault. You wouldn't have known. You would have gone home and just thought that everything was cool and fine and okay. But for the record, everyone did die. And it's all your fault. Three days since Miss Dean went missing. Oh, discs. Could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue they're used somewhere around here. Yeah, let's. Okay. Yeah. Still don't know what the fucking burning paper smell would be. If it's not coming from the... That was interesting. It seemed like the lightning went off at different times in each of the windows. But maybe I just missaw. These Burnt out discs are... okay, fair enough. Remove these in case there's any risk of fire. Let's give this a try. Use these new discs to replace the old ones. In the right order. Instructions. Copper, electrolyte, zinc. Repeat. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. And we need 6 of those. How many is that? That's 4. And then we test. Battery seems to be working. The telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. And that's how we get him out of the office. Yeah. See how we go ding dong.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yeah, go do your work elsewhere. Telegraph machine fixed.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it.
Yeah, something like that.
Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
At the latest, We'll call it midnight. We should act quickly. I don't know how long I'll stay in there. Character locations, points of interest, and rooms can be viewed on the map. This is the map. I'm the yellow. It shows me where other characters are. They will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. Neat. Unlocked door? Are you sure about that? Weird, okay. Nice painting. Letter from our supplier requesting payment for goods delivered here for this event. Damn it. Not what I wanted. Coat. Hat box. Newspaper. Clipboard. Take a look at the clipboard. Record of who is in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. This is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk. Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match your signature in the sign-in book? That is a thing to wonder, is it not? Are there any differences between these signatures? I mean, yes. Yes, there are. That's probably a big enough difference that I would begin to start suspecting. This very distinct loop here. The capital E as well. I was getting there. I was just thinking about the fact that, like, you know, I know that I have a decent difference in my own signatures. They're close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter for hers, but who and why? It's a very interesting, field of evidence, because, there is some variation, but there are things that, that are indicating that it is an entirely different person writing it. And I do think that these two loops are probably enough. I wouldn't say that the Y on its own would be enough. That could just be a little hitch. You've crafted enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Man, I've been up to a lot. Holy shit! I didn't even realize half this shit had the. Press make hypothesis to open the hypothesis pan. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. So we're fucking. This is fucking Golden Idol. Please consider to determine if you are correct. Me 13 hours into Outer Wilds playthrough being reminded the ship's log exists. He's still in a foul humor, but at least now he's left the office. So he could be unhappy about the telegraph machine. That's reasonable. Explore manager office. Gain entry. Find Dean's letter. Miss Dean's signature. Forging leaving letter. To whom it may concern, such circumstances have come about that I can no longer stay, and so I have vacated my room and exited the hotel. You will have found funds with this letter. I am sure they are sufficient to settle my debts. Anything left may be given to the staff. I hope the rest of the event goes well and look forward to hearing the seance's outcomes. Evelyn Dean. So he could have been examining it. He also could have been writing it. Verified false connection. Miss Dean may have had a rendezvous planned, but the forged signature is enough to tell me that the letter excusing her was faked. I don't yet have, well, it says I found 11 of 11 evidence pieces. Where was the hypothesis? Is that one of these nodes or is that a different thing? Yeah, there we go. Miss Dean's departure letter is forged. Consider, what if I know what happened here? Ha.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel.
Certainly not of her own accord.
And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who?
Interesting mystery mechanics. Yeah, I like it.
Can I learn anything about the culprit?
Yeah, they can write. They speak English. They can write. They knew Miss Dean.
Yes, this is true. But it seems likely that all the staff and guests would. I'm unlikely to.
First one is a bit spoon-fed, but I imagine they get more complex down the line. Oh yeah. They can write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
But the literacy rate of the people here is pretty high.
The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. I mean, he's the only suspect, so I mean, it's gotta be him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Mr. Varley's quarters. Investigate his office. I mean, we kind of are. Built on conquered land. Okay. Oh, do you have more? Was there something else I missed? Not that I see. By investigating these present at the manor, I should be able to eliminate the suspect and reveal the culprit. Who is behind Miss Dean's disappearance?
Mr. Ward.
Hi.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Okay. I can't leave through this door. That must be what the Mr. Riley's mid-draft orders. He is requesting payments. Hold off until after this event is over. For a second, I thought that was his his footsteps, and I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. Staff roster, yes. List of the staff's rota for the next few days. I've recorded their movements in my timetable just in case it proves useful. Room rack. Listing of who is staying in which room. Miss Dean's name is not here, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. Rooms 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed her. I think that is all I should responsibly do while I am here. I'm going to climb out the window. I was never here. And I'm going to hit a quick save.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
Big preach on that. "21 minutes to spare." Fucking Frank Zappa on the wall. Oh, man. Oh, that's probably... Well... Yeah, that would have been him when he was conquering the lands. Closed in preparation for Saturday's evening ball. Ooh, a strange device with some sort of ectoplasm flowing through it. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm just admiring the water closet, coat of arms. Let's see. So I have. Okay, I only have one person, but presumably because I examined the timetable, I will know where people are going when I explore more of the place. Off to bed now. Enjoy your spooky Irish mysteries. I will. Thank you. I hope you rest well. Can I mystery you? Strange contraption. I wonder what its function is. What is measuring? That's evidence if I've ever seen it. Oh, I like this this manner of rendering, how it's like a flat 2D image that always faces you, but it switches between different angles. That's very... I like that a lot. It's a good choice. Can I mystery you? Oh, this is just... Okay, this is just opening up his page. I see. Build a profile. Let's chat.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Thank you, sir.
If you head up the stairs.
Okay, he doesn't want to talk about anything else right now. All right. Portrait of a woman with dark hair. She's holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian. That's curious. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake. Not Mary.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, Insanity. Thanks for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Oh, okay. So Wilhelmina would have been the wife of the original owner, as opposed to Mary Blake being the wife of the current owner. Yes, I understand now. Hi.
Yours, sir. Number 4.
Thank you. I'm just gonna wait. No, I don't think I will. Room plan. Map the upper floor. This should be used for placing which guest is located where. Let's go. 7 to 12, 6, 5, 4, 1 to 3. All right, so what the hell's over here? Hello, sir. 20 to 22, 19, 18.
Over here, sir. Room 4.
I'm just... chill. I'm just admiring. It's a nice manor. Analyze this man. He's got a cross. An unusual Celtic cross. Seems different from to many I've seen. Yeah, that's interesting. Sunken red eyes as if something is irritating them. Shaky hands, suffering from some kind of tremor. This man is on drugs! 19th century drugs. That's the good shit.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing dining hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Oh, I also put your luggage inside, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Anyway, sleep well and all that. Well, breakfast is nice.
Oh, you don't want to say anything else either. God damn it. Okay, fine. Game said go to sleep. Nothing of note. Do the Gideons exist at this point? I don't think they do. Certainly not in this country. Is it my imagination, or has this been opened? Certainly nothing seems missing or moved. There's fire. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing that damn thing is lit. Little step stool. Nightstand with a book. A guide to local flora and fauna. The locale in question seems to be in the north of England. Interesting. A little of interest to me in here. Gramophone. Fine gramophone. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings. Just for funsies. I look and feel exhausted. Why can I look at the rug? A thick rug with an unremarkable design. To waste time. More luxurious than I'm used to. Okay, anything else I'm missing? Paintings. There's a fox head on there. Yeah, it's a fox. From the front, it looks a bit more like a stoat, but yeah, you catch it from the side. It's definitely a fox. An intelligent and sly creature, though those traits do not seem to have helped it here. I wonder if that plays any symbolism into the fact that I am the one who is sleeping here, and if we'll have any sort of other heads mounted on the walls of other people to play as symbols towards them. That would be a fun angle. I would certainly like that. Small house by mountain. I wonder if this location is nearby. I did see this same painting earlier. Did I look at this already? I'm unsure what beast this came from. Yeah, no, I did not. Stag in a wintry landscape. Skilled piece of somewhat uninspired. An empty landscape. There's not much else to paint around here, I suppose. All right, time for bed. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Sleep. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my footsteps are so heavy. Oh, it looks like it's looking straight at me. Holy shit. Oh, goodness. Do I get to draw a sigil? It's the witness! I can crouch, but I can't run. Oh. This seems bad. Seems I've hit a brick wall with this investigation. 嗯。Sensitivity's a little... There we go. Excellent. Hi, Mr. Obelisk, sir. Mr. Turnip. I'm glad I played Professor Layton. I did not expect to get that quickly. That's the logo of the game! Yo. Eight o'clock.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all.
Delasail.
What was
Disui. Scroy.
so vivid? Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event seance. Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
It is odd. The hell was that?
On earth was that?
Almost what I said. Okay. So I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna get up, take a stretch, and then go and refill my water real quick. So, or my tea is what I meant, but I guess it's not very particularly important that I specify what liquid I'm going to partake in. But I'm gonna run ads, and I'll be right back. I return. Hope you enjoyed the fireplace ASMR while I was gone. All right. Actually, give me just one moment. Okay. My apologies. All right, let's get back into it. Let me do a full save. That seems like a good place to do it. Day 2, Saturday, October 30th, 8 a.m. in Atrium. I totally thought that they were suggesting that I would have to solve the entire mystery of her being gone by midnight, and I was like, oh, okay. Ah, that seems like an ill portent.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
The stable master and groundsman, Mr. Data Hunter. Given the entire, he is likely Father Lorcan Sinnott. Those Whispering Women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time. A Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod. McLeod. However you would prefer to pronounce that.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy?
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food will go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
The Marquess of Dune. Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone, then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Wait. Some decorum, please.
Perhaps this is our Rory and Fiad Callahan? Rory?
She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Mr. O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the X. Makes sense.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards?
Mustard.
Oh, my.
Show some respect.
Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Your woman. Jeez.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Oh, shit. He's calling you effeminate in a time where that is to be disrespected.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
They reflect.
Is that
But they also attack.
yourself, Mrs. Jackson?
Franchissant. He's likely Mr. Toussaint. Etienne Toussaint. By process of elimination, then that distracted man must be Cathalo Mira. Jesus Christ, this is a lot of people. And of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals, who is our newest guest?
Hi. Hello. It's me. Hello. I'm the detective. What, do you not know who I am?
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
Saved by the bellboy. Am I not supposed to be here? Or... What? One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job, investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I'll have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Hello. Bonjour. Let's see. Map. Ooh, what a map it is. Okay, so I have rooms marked for most people. There's an unassigned room. Right, there were 3 unassigned rooms. One of them went to me, or were there 4? Yeah, there's 4 unassigned rooms. One of them went to me, and the other one was probably Miss Dean's. Okay. Apparently there's a basement. Okay. Sigil that dissolved whatever it has been linked to. Oh, interesting. Sigil that unlocks doors that have been magically sealed. Strange sigil I saw in my dream that woke me on using it. Interesting. All right, okay, I can discuss this with him and only him. And I can discuss his shaky hands with him. Okay, you do want to talk.
Monsieur?
Monsieur?
You would be Declan Ward, correct?
Oh, are you my concerned party?
Allow me to even the playing field. Huh? I am Etienne Toussaint, the banker of fraudulent mystics.
Evidence, fraud, library topic, mystics.
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Take a little second to analyze this man. Notebook in pocket, worn around the edges, kept close to hand. We've got a PSI, Society of Psychical Research. Crestwood reads Society of Psychical Research. Oh, that was everything. Cool. All right. What do you have to say about fraud? Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a séance. Surely everyone involved is running it is a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur, many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But as a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. I won't do the French accent forever. All right, let's talk about the Society of Psychical Research. What does that crest you're wearing indicate? Emblem of the Society of Psychical Research, a grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. It's a mixed set. Some believers, some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. Okay. Yeah, how do you know who I am? That's concerning. You know me, sir. Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you're truly the man I've read about. Okay. Well, tell me about yourself. I'm an academic with a particular interest in the supernatural. What of it can be proved or disproved? Enough people work to prove its existence, but not so many try to mark where fraud begins. I take it from your accent you have traveled far to be here. Some distance, I will confess. I'm accustomed to traveling to England, London especially, but this is significantly farther west. As for my origin, France, Paris nowadays, though I was born and raised in Reims. Have you ever been? I've never left Ireland. I hope someday you have the opportunity. In the meantime, your country is quite beautiful in its own way. Okay, Magique? Yeah, we'll talk about magic. Excuse me, but did you say that there are people here who think they can perform magic? No. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. It's ridiculous. To you right now, maybe. But you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. Talk about your notebook. You always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint. More often than not, there's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, no? I have seen you making notes in your own journal. Oui? Let's talk about that device, considering you seem like you might know what it would be. Have you studied the strange device in the atrium? I have, and it is strange indeed, but this place has other similar devices. I'm unsure if it means anything or is purely for display. Potentially fraudulent. Vincent Varley. Talk about him. Have you spoken to the manager? Monsieur Varley? Not extensively. I don't take him as one for idle conversation. My kind of man. You taking a jab at me? Ooh. Let's talk about the guests first. And then we'll talk about Evelyn. You suspect someone then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staffs have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. My intent is to gain the proof that will discredit them. So Mr. Toussaint's goal is to blank me into blank for blank. Oh, so he's to coerce me into investigating a fraudulence for his society. Not quite. How about a guest for his society? This doesn't seem right. To investigating me. No. This is to... It must be coerce. Coerce me into investigating. Yeah, that's got to be it. A... guest for fraudulence, I see. I thought it was odd that form of fraudulence would be used as a noun, or rather as an active an object. That's the word I'm looking for.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Confront! Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, detective.
Have to help.
So, you do know who I am.
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
N'est-ce pas?
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
Interesting.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
I don't go breaking into random rooms, sir.
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? No? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
You're blackmailing me?
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Okay, geez. Well... Room 19 key. Yes, we shall profile. Holy shit. Oh, man. Okay, I guess it's only locked until I find out things about him, but, you know. Okay. Act on Etienne Toussaint. Okay. I thought someone was knocking at a door. Jesus Christ. No, that's the ticking of the scrolling between the options. Okay, so the room that we're looking for is room 19. Or rather, Miss Erickson's key. Miss Erickson's room. Okay. It is across the way. Unlockable. Okay. I see. So it is locked, but it is able to be unlocked. You can eavesdrop on private conversations to discover more clues. Did I quick save? I meant to. Now it seems like a good time. Zenny? Eavesdrop.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition. so I never got much into the writing. Oh, it served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Oh, what is that called? Oh, I learned about this in my Vampire the Masquerade days. I want to call it osteomancy, but I think that's reading the bones. Entrail reading. Haruspex, that's the one. Oh yeah, that's right, because the Haruspex was one of the characters in Pathologic. That's right. Haruspicy.
Some kind of Irish saying?
Nope.
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. Finn doesn't write, and I don't see his name in the sign-in book. He must have be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make a note of that. If he is not lying, then he probably was not the culprit. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. Holy shit. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. Oy. Holy shit, man. So you're going to be in the atrium until 9. Okay. Too late for reminders. Someone intended to meet Miss Dean. Oh, that's right. I can find out about that tonight. I should set a reminder for that. Okay. That is fine for now, I think. Seems she will not be in her room until after breakfast. Okay. Let's analyze this man. Roughly made crown of wood and leather. Yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. Ornate belt, quite eye-catching, and a big old beard. Looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. Folk healing. Sure, I'll give you a chat.
There you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Wherever you are, there you are. Or wherever you go, there you are. That's.
I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Good to meet you, lad.
I like him.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
Yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it.
Okay.
I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up.
That's a fair point.
What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards.
I see.
These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands, they can do what they want to them. It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
So you're very much um the native who wants to warn the white people about the atrocity that they're going to commit before they kill everybody. Let's discuss. Let's talk about the seance. What are your thoughts on the seance? Very exciting to talk to a ghost. I'm sure the dead have lots to say. Oh no, my god isn't real. I wasted my life. So-and-so didn't show up for my funeral. Riveting. I'm more interested in the mad fellows who think death is more interesting than life. And the stupid things they'll do to prove it. So let's talk about your beard. Yeah, you seem quite proud of the staff. What does that signify to you? Good word choice. Signifies that I'll bash you if you're coming near me or mine. Fair fucking enough, my guy. No, you mind what they say, lad. There are still plenty of snakes in Ireland. I like that. What do you think of Miss Erickson? Have you met Mrs. Erickson? I mean, I saw you talking to her, but she's all spectacle and no substance. I'd be surprised if she can tell a ghost from a table lamp. Okay. I would love a preview of what I would actually be asking here. Could ask him about Evelyn. I'll talk to you about Vincent. What are your thoughts on Mr. Varley? Blake's Hound. How does a man think so little of himself that he becomes a dog to somebody else? How about Etienne? What can you tell me of Mr. Toussaint? Not a lot. He's for making and breaking reputations, that lad, and I neither have nor want one. Tell me about yourself. I'm a druid, as much as anyone can be these days. One with the land, making sure it's not too abused by ye buffers. A special place in my heart for this part of the land, though. My people are from here, as much as anyone is really from anywhere. Discussion update washerwoman. Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you about the druid thing. Catholics didn't leave much trace of the old ways, but I pieced together a tradition that feels all right to me and called it Druidism. No more made up than anything else, mind. I respect that. For the most part, I just treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, and places. Real places, the wild and such, not man-made intrusions like this manor, bloody eyesore. Okay, let's... I don't have a whole lot of time. I will talk to you about the washerwoman very briefly. Last night as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Ah, I knew there would be death here. I'm sorry. You saw a bean night, lad. Spells trouble of the life-ending type. She's a portent, you see. An omen. One that means death and grief have come to your house. Someone will die here this weekend. Possibly more than one. Certainly no less. Miss Dean, am I too late? Yeah, I'll mention Evelyn to you. Have you met Miss Dean? Oh, not met anyone with that name yet. Okay.
I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
I'm aware. Can't hear anything. Doesn't see anyone is on the other side. Okay. Crystal ball. Combination lock. It is a 4-letter combination. Targets. Cool. That's fun. Targets with the name of the girl who's missing circled. Standard deck of tarot cards. Can't see anything special about them. Burned paper. Remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Mrs. Erickson's schedule for the weekend. I have noted her movements in my timetable. Bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Book by Mr. Toussaint. Frauds and Their Methodology, Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. It's a little on the nose, don't you think? What are you? I can't seem to select it, whatever it is. Choose. Hogged. Book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. That's a 4-letter. Mixture of morphine and scopolamine. Heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or something more sinister? That seems bad. Okay. I'll look at the crystal ball. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. What's the combination for this, I wonder? Well, what if we try? Is there an H? There is definitely an O. There is definitely a G. That was it. Candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Some ancient-looking pages. Illuminatus Magicis Consumatio. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it, and you will take their power. What? Huh? Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, knife, and bog oak. Everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God. She can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Stretchy time. Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty uncool. Did you kill this lady that I came here to find and eat her heart? That would be pretty uncool. I can't reshuffle the lock to make it seem like I haven't been here. Callahan's, the Hunters, not Etienne. Evelyn is circled. Okay. Edward Blake, the founder of Blake Manor. His outstretched hand makes him look almost Christ-like, though he was anything but a savior figure. White people do like painting themselves as such, don't they? White colonialists, in particular.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I mean, I can help you, evidently. All right, so yeah, so discuss the burnt paper. Found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does, but a scrap, you say. Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. List of seance attendees who could be magic practitioners found in Mrs. Erickson's room, with Evelyn Dean's name circled. Discovered a list in her room with the names of guests on it. Interesting, but it doesn't prove anything itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways, a list for something more. Who could say off this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting. A list of people she does not like, maybe. Evelyn Dean's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Dean, she is rumored to be a studied woman. Okay, but in her safe, she had the ritual talking about eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous. Rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll note I find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me. But you? Perhaps?
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Oh, it's nearing breakfast, and I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
I have 12 minutes. 12 things to do to get this woman to confess. Oh, I guess once I looked at the first jack-o'-lantern, all the ones after that are free. Because I understand what they are now. Let me analyze you. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. An array of jewelry of the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. She hides it well, but she seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Hypothesis unlocked. List of names, burnt paper. Okay. Research in her room is covered in her notations. Miss Dean's name was circled on her list of targets. She cannot use magic. Her room is filled with magical tomes and notes. Ah, okay. I see. Was I not able to talk about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn with him? That seems like a... Costume jewelry. Nervous energy. Okay. Close to her heart. I mean, It's a little on the nose. Okay. Let's see. So, hypothesis. Steal the jewelry of jewelry. Consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Okay, I'm just gonna straight up fucking confront you about that, I guess.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward,
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Confront! Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and
I'm petted.
Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them.
Uh-huh.
Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Good lord, the woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. Just like, hey, what are you gonna have for breakfast? Oh, you're probably saving your appetite. Never mind. I'm silly me. I'm foolish me. Hi.
Hello again.
Confession.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magic.
I'm beeped.
She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
Debating making debatably poor financial decisions. What financial decisions might be those that are debatably poor that you are debating? Yeah.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much.
Spending Christmas money on collar that says I bite because gay. I see.
She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coned enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done.
Just in time.
Whatever reason you're really here, Your identity is safe with me.
Snuggle. Oh.
And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Mystery solved! Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the seance. Mr. Toussaint now has the information he needed on Mrs. Erickson, which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Hi. Ha. That gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the seance. Is this the how many people are going to die monitor? I am not interpreting the sentence, no. Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the vent and see if this occurs again. Bye-bye.
Excuse me, sir.
Hi.
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yeah, what about it?
That's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Oh, no.
By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Surely it won't have anthrax or anything of that sort in it. What is this, a journal? Has Miss Dean's name on it. What is inside? How did it get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. There's that damn symbol I saw in my dreams. Sunday the 24th, she talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols besides the word supplies? Monday the 25th, it seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks of feelings of dread and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with a dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there's something there. Seems some pages were torn out. All right. Strange dreams. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Okay. Breakfast is soon, so I don't really have a whole lot of time. Yeah. I guess I could skip the animation, but I do kind of want to see. Okay. Found all your evidence pieces. With his issues laid to rest, what is next for him? Oh, I can... Interesting. He has charged me with talking her down from committing murder and cannibalism. Yeah, you can go ahead and take care of that bit. I'm sure you'll be better than me at that. Okay, so if we go back to Miss Erickson. Mrs. Erickson, pardon me. I did confront her. Now I need to act. Hey, I know I just talked to you about this, but like maybe you should not do that.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
We need to talk about God. Um, what the fuck did he want me to say to her? Oh, that okay. There it is. He has compiled a veritable archive on her now with the crucial proof that she is a fraud.
Mrs. Erickson, we need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do
My
as
personal affairs of cutting someone open and eating their heart.
What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool.
Damn right you are.
I wanted so much.
Emphasis on the damned.
To have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that.
Phrasing?
If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more. Now,
Hey.
I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Okay. Mrs. Erickson is no longer attending the seance. Cool. I am curious as to what the 4 lights mean. Gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. Let's go. Mystery solved. Mystery Toussaint and Mrs. Erickson, bounty hunter. If the seance has attracted the lights of Mrs. Erickson, the Miss Dean may be in even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner, with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can't she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to. Regardless, she's no longer my concern. I could not give less of a shit at this point. Number go down. That's good enough for me. Breakfast is soon. That'll be a good time to meet all of the folks. Let me... I'll use my remaining time to check out these paintings. Black tells me this is Walter Blake, the Marcus's only child. I don't know if he's like... The suggestion that he's unable to eat without his father there, I don't know if he's like infirm, as they would say in the parlance of this time. But also I had noticed that he is here pictured with a crow. So that's pretty cool. Do I have anything that I would like to discuss with Mr. Burley? Someone should recall which room she stayed in. I mean, I guess I could try to ask him, but I don't know that that's a wise move. I may as well, I suppose. Actually, let me quick save, and then I will.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here, and your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
Let's talk about Miss Dean's room. Which room was Miss Dean assigned in when she's staying here? Seems I would need to check my records. Okay, cool. A southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived. Okay, that checks. The why that matters now that she's gone is beyond me. Cool.
Thank you.
Certainly.
In a room with a southern view. Frank Zappa over here. Edward Blake, the first Marquess of Duit. Man who built the manor. Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son Walter and his late wife Mary. Intricate display, though it lacks the Blake family crest, perhaps a trophy. Hi! Cool. Where'd she go? Was that a ghost? Get a grip, Declan. You're tired and this place is getting to you. Cool. Fun. Well, I think as we are standing on the precipice, well, actually, let's see if we can figure it out. So it's either room 21 or room 15. So that narrows it down for sure. Not much, considering that I was... Well, no. This was unassigned. That's right. Okay. So yeah, it's 2 of 4. This one seems to be locked. This one does not. So if I had to guess, I'll have to find a key for 15, and then maybe there'll be something to be found here. But more than likely, just from my game sense, this is going to be the room that we're looking for. But since we are on the precipice of breakfast, when we will surely talk to all these people and fucking get lost in the sauce of social interaction, I think that this is probably a good place to stop and say that this game has been cool as hell, and I am looking forward to playing more, but I think that we should call it a night for tonight. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what this game has to offer. Let's see who we can raid. Let's see. Tan is streaming. Void is playing Voices of the Void. Goon is doing a review of all the things that he's played this year. It's been a minute since I've raided into either Void or Goon. Yeah, that's right over there. Why not? Okay. Well, I thank y'all for being here. I'm glad to be getting more consistent streams in. I hope to do more of those in the future. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on Thursday. I've got New Year's Eve plans that might go into the next day. I'm not sure. We will see what time I have, what energy I have, what I still have to do. But we will figure that out, and I will keep you posted in the Discord, which you can find here if you are so inclined at the card link, as well as my Blue Sky and my YouTube bots channel. But yeah, this game is looks like it's really fucking cool, and I'm excited to get into more of it. So yeah, I thank y'all for being here. We're gonna go over and hang out with Mr. Goon and watch, and yeah, aside from that, thank y'all so much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care. Bye bye.